And here we go. Let's see, which one should I read? Let's go with the 6th grade version. This is your text for today. I will read it out loud for those of you that don't want to read it on your own. Opinion. It's time for Americans to catch up to the bilingual world. In New York, a restaurant customer yelled at and threatened the staff. The workers had been speaking Spanish to one another. In Montana, officers demanded to see identification from 2 American citizens. They were chatting in Spanish at a gas station. In Georgia, one Walmart customer scolded another for speaking Spanish to her 3-year-old daughter. This happens often. Hispanics are a group of people in the United States who are from or whose families are from a Spanish-speaking country. Last year, the Pew Research Center found that 22% of Hispanics said someone had criticized them for speaking Spanish, America's most popular foreign language, in public. 20% said they had been told to go back to their home country. Yet, in the nation's high schools, the language issue is going in a surprisingly different direction. Students are being recognized, not scolded, for being able to speak a language other than English. At Gabrielino High School in California, for instance, Dylan Rojas will graduate with a special designation on his diploma. It shows that he is fluent in both Spanish and English. It is called the Seal of Biliteracy. Bilingualism is helpful. The seal was created in 2008 by the advocacy group Californians Together. 35 states and the District of Columbia are now putting the seal on diplomas. However, it is so far under the radar that many students never hear of the seal until they receive it. Rojas has Spanish speakers on one side of his family, and he has Vietnamese and Cantonese speakers on the other side. He knows the seal goes against strong feelings for some people that English should be the number one. Foreign language skills are often overlooked and not valued the way they should be, he said. He explained that bilingualism is helpful when forming new connections with people around the country, whether it be for social or work purposes. There is no such seal on my high school diploma, even though I speak some Chinese. Like most Americans, I rely on English. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, only 20% of Americans can speak in 2 or more languages, compared with 56% of Europeans. Experts estimate about half of the human race is bilingual. They speak at least 2 languages. Diverse high school rocks bilingualism. I have 2 children fluent in Spanish, which they learned in private schools and through study in Latin America. They use the language in their jobs, and that impresses people. There are millions of public school students from impoverished homes who can handle 2 languages. Why are they not similarly valued and praised? I spent 5 years writing a book about a high school in East Los Angeles. At the school, nearly every parent lacked a college degree, but nearly every student was bilingual. The school had a bad reputation because of low test scores in reading and math. Yet, students' bilingualism put schools in rich parts of town to shame. 56% of Gabrielino's students are from low-income families. They represent the ethnic mix that is characteristic of Northeast Los Angeles County. 58% are of Asian descent, and 33% are Hispanic. To get the seal of biliteracy, they must have a 2.0 average in English courses. Also, they must score proficient on the state English language arts test. Credit for accomplishment in a non-English tongue requires a passing score on tests such as advanced placement or demonstrated accomplishment in a 4-year course. Other states and districts that award the seal have similar rules. Colleges and universities have started to recognize it. A survey of employers found that 66% of them would prefer to hire an applicant with that designation. Students are proud to have the seal. Sharon Heinrich is the principal at Gabrielino High School. She said that more and more jobs are based on technology and services. Our students need to be able to compete with people all over the world, she said. Being bilingual or trilingual enables them to compete economically and be a contributing member of the larger world community. Gabrielino's seniors receiving the seal have unusual family stories. My mom speaks Mandarin, and my dad speaks Burmese to me and my brothers at home. And Shui Wen, who plans to go to medical school, moving to the United said Shui Wen, who plans to go to medical school, moving to the United States, helped her to master English. But being certified in Chinese was harder. There are thousands of Chinese characters to memorize, she said. Sohaib Usman was born in Pakistan, and his second language is Urdu. He said he thought the award would help immigrants like him not shy away from their ethnicity and be proud of who they are. That's a good thing for these students. Perhaps the rest of us might reconsider our pride in knowing only one language. At the very least, we should stop drawing attention to the gap between us and the rest of the world when it comes to our language skills. This was originally posted in the Washington Post. Okay, there you go. Now be ready to talk about it.